Oh boy, that's a hand. Alright, we will take it, man. We are on the draw, so this is actually a very good hand. And we will... Wait. Black mana, sure. We could just kill the other creatures. Nah, let's go for it. If we can slow them down, we can probably set up, we want to play this and start trading creatures. Mono green will probably have... Oh, this is different. I thought it's landfall. Okay, in that case, I'm super happy we went for this play. Let's go. 1 mana removal for 2-drop, always juicy. And here comes the Sage. Yeah, this will be interesting. We need to get into 4 mana and then find an outlet to sacrifice this Sage. And we probably want to keep it until then. Alright, we play the land that is... Listen guys, this will be a pretty easy turn. And we chill. So we want the 4th land, then we play Sothera, and I mean with this, they probably cannot go through our board ever. Even with this, absolutely abysmal 1/3 drop with 2/1. We want target, which is a pretty neat stuff. But the problem is that we cannot play the main card. I mean, this is a stalemate, but this card is absolutely perfect at breaking those boards. We probably need land, Zealot, and we play this. And then we sweep the whole board and we win. And we also deal tons of damage. We're at 15, but they probably cannot go through us. Let's check the type. So there's sorcery, there's a creature, so it's 2 out of 4. I mean, here's the Zealot. That's a very nice draw. And we'll have options right now. Man, I kinda like this, because this will showcase perfectly like the Supervoid. This is like a board breaker, and we'll use it for it. This is a little bit annoying, because we only have 1 creature that can trade. And we cannot lose creatures right now. I'm not sure if we should sacrifice. Bro, I just realized why they don't attack. Like, this is so good. They should attack with the 3/3s. Maybe even with might, but probably not. They should really attack. Okay, this is important. Do we want to hit the 4th land? We are not guaranteed. Yeah, I think we need to wait. Because we cannot waste those creatures. Not perfect. What a weird game, man. But at least we have tons of life drain. But the 4th land is absolutely crucial. Like, we need to hit it. Okay, I think I will actually sacrifice a creature. Because with Gorehound and Zealot, we can double surveil on a single sacrifice. So this should give us the 4th land, and then we sweep the board. Oh no, not on this turn! This was exactly the wrong turn. Oh boy, oh boy. That's not great. I don't want to sacrifice creatures on this 1 turn. Okay, so we definitely will block, and the Tramplers have the best stats. But at least we have the Bloodwitch and the Gorehound and Zealot, so that's something. They can pay... Wait, did they mess up? I believe they did, right? But we probably want this. This one is probably better. No, we won't target anything. This is better because it deals the most damage. It basically double pumps. It attacks for 1 and pumps something else for 1, so it's like 2 damage. And we can block. We will sacrifice here. So this is 6, 7, 11 damage. And then we can roll. We could block 1 more if we are feeling brave. Okay, I will block this simply because this might be lethal when we stabilize or something. Oh sure, why not? Why not? Well, this is not perfect. Bro, this 1 turn, why you couldn't do it on the next one? Well, it would be absolutely fine. Alright, alright. Let's start. We go for this, that's for sure. I think we can survive this hit, but the problem is that our whole play was on the next turn. Nope. Oh no, come on, not the pain man. I won't have 2 life to pay. 7, 17, 18, cause why not? I don't think we can take this land, we need something different. So we kill this. We need to sacrifice more. I would love to kill this. No, I hate it. I think we have to play like this. And we'll also lose this guy. Oh boy. This is exactly wrong for all the wrong reasons. They think we care about Rise the Past. This one is blocked, so they should pump the other one if anything. At least for this turn. Wait, this of course gets trampled. Of course. Why wouldn't it? But I don't think they can get the 4th one. Oh, this is an instant. So they can. I think they don't have an instant. I think they just missed the whole pump. Nope. Please, just give me a land. It is possible. Alright, we know we can do the thing. Now we just need to survive. So 11, 14, 17 damage. So I'm freaking dead. And I have nothing to sacrifice right now. I need to lose this. Oh, this sucks so much. We have to go for this because otherwise we just die. Alright, this was the most painful turn of my whole life. But we're at 1. I would really love them to not pump the board by, you know, tons. But at least we have some creatures. And we survived this absolutely terrifying turn. Alright, let's play. Let's freaking play. And now we need to go as hard as possible. We can decide later, right? Alright, I think we can still make it, man. This draw is kinda important. Hopefully they don't draw a bomb. This is not a bomb. That's nice. And now we probably need to make our decisions. Otherwise they sacrifice the elf. Alright, let's go. You know the drill. Everything needs to die. And we need to live gain as much as humanly possible. With Sothera, I still think we can do it. But I'll be honest, this draw was so ridiculously strong. Like, this pump was like 9 extra damage. If not this, we would be absolutely fine. Sure. Let's start killing some stuff. Alright. Is this good? We will get the Zealot. So this is actually super good draw. Believe it or not, this is a super good draw. You wouldn't be able to tell. Let's go. And the life gain will be super important. This is basically 2 creatures removed with a single 1-drop. Let's go. There will be 1 creature left after all of this. And hopefully they won't force us to trade. They are fully tapped, so they cannot go shenanigans with Curator. They already missed the play. Bro, can you believe that I think we will do it? If we get good top decks after this, I think we can absolutely do it. And we will get Surveyor, so we should get better than our opponent. Bro, come on. Come on, this board suddenly looks normal. And if we kill the last creature, I could take this damage. Then we play this, we double sacrifice, we win the game, and we steal something. Yes! Yes, please! Oh my god, we will win this game! This is legendary. I knew about it so hard. Okay, let's go, Sage. You have work to do. And we want to steal the creature, and we will not make the same mistake our opponent. I think I can... Bro, we want this! Alright guys, this is such a good opening. Not only we have all the cores of mana, but we also have double Bloodwitch. We probably only need land and Sephiroth, and this will be the dream. Oh boy, it just stopped being a dream just a little bit. Okay, so... we can actually block this. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. This will be interesting. I think we go for double creatures. There is a weird interaction because they actually can get second mana, pump it to 2-1 and actually trade against it. Never mind. Now they cannot really attack. Okay, this is good. This is getting really nice for us. So we could get rid of this. But the next play is better. The curve is so awkward because I want this turn to be Lawbringer and the next one be double Bloodwitch. Now we can only play one, which is kinda messy. How do we deal with Nemesis? Well, that's the neat part. We don't. I still think we need to go for the Bloodwitch. It feels horrible, but I think we have to. Because then we can kill Nemesis on turn 3. And this is the card we absolutely need to answer because it prevents the whole life gain. So, you know, if it sticks... Oh, they don't have it? If they had it, they would... Oh man, this is exactly what I told you. This is such an awkward turn now. Okay. Now there's no... Okay, so now we can just safely do it. I really hope that they're not playing into Nemesis plus Burst Lightning. Most Monolith players don't do this, but if you realize how important this card is for the matchup, you don't want to risk it dying without the emblem. And then you play Nemesis, wait until they do something to it, and just Burst Lightning in response, and you get the emblem and you probably win. Oh, they're going hard. Okay, they can get a burn spell. So they can Burst Lightning into Pump. This prevents all of it. We'll lose everything, but that should be good enough. They have to tap. I'll go for it. I'll go for it. If they have double... Okay, see? This is the play they wanted to make. But now we are taking tokens back. We have basically like one chance to get the creature back. Like a freebie. And now they still need to pump and they need to trade against everything. They will lose a creature, we will have exactly the same board with tons of damage from Bloodwitch. And then we can go Lawbringer even. Man, we cracked the case perfectly here. Everything they wanted to do, we predicted and we played around. I think this is a really good play, because we actually did not lose any stats. We tapped them fully on this turn, and we dealt tons of damage. Tons of damage. Oh, Avenger is nice. Yeah, Avenger is amazing here. We probably won't block with it though. Bro, that's 5 damage already. And they cannot really kill those creatures because they will be dead. This is four creatures twice. So they need to go for the Bloodwitch, of course. Correct. Hellkite is very nice, but they still get the drain. I think we got this. With Avenger, we swing and they are dead. And there's nothing they can do about it. This doesn't even have first strike on our turn. Yeah, we just attack with Avenger. And the cool part, our flyer has all that. They will scoop moment. Oh, this is so fun. So we can pump this guy. We pump this guy. This goes with 3 damage. And that means we attack with this and this. We keep Bloodwitch because we want to make sure that this will trigger. And they're dead just then. Killing Monor, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I think we did it nicely. And we even played around Nemesis, so if they had it, that would not be better for them. Yep. We already killed them, and that's 3 damage, 4, and 5. Man, that was an overkill. Oh, and we even ranked up, I believe. Alright, this is so good. We are going first with really strong opening. We won the Gorehound, so we can start surveilling. I mean, we have like every little piece. We don't have follow-up on turn like 4 and 5, but with Sephiroth and this we should find something. I really didn't want to see blue, because they can counter Sephiroth. Okay, so that means we need to put way more pressure. Way more pressure. So let's go for the Linkbreaker. We don't see priority, so we can spam those spells. And this should be pretty good. This is not bad. I'll take it. I think it's good enough. Bloodwitch is really good at, you know, just punishing our opponents. Alright. Okay, so this is a different deck. I expected a counter spell, but this is actually better for us. So we swing all. Yeah, we should probably draw the 4th land for the next turn, so we'll just go double Bloodwitch. And then we attack with Sephiroth and we super drain them. Alright, this is good. This is like solid value right now. I think we go for the Linkbreaker, because we can pump this to 2 power on the next turn if we want. With the Mercenary. And this is looking so good. And here's the 4th land, right? We want it. Let's take it. And we are draining. That's important part, because this feels like Vivi deck, because it has Izzet colors. That's all you need to identify. Sometimes you can hit something else, but usually, like, this was played at the start, but it kinda fell off. But, oh, I remember. There was a deck that used 2 or 3 of those in some tournament. I don't remember exactly the whole build. But I don't think they can... Go away. I don't think they can trade against us. Or so race. So we go double Bloodwitch. I mean, that should be good enough, and we can try to survey something really good. We have a swamp. This could do a lot. I would never take this normally, but you know what? I will. I actually will. Because it makes it so hard for our opponent to do anything about our board. Even if they kill 1 Bloodwitch, they take damage, and they still need to deal with the rest. They cannot even sweep this because it's like 10 damage. I mean, they can, but you probably don't want to go to 2, because this leaves a token. Alright. I don't think they can kill us on this turn. And we have Trajectory if we really want. So we can play this, activate it, and play Trajectory. So that's, in a way, a perfect turn. We create 2 tokens, then they die, and we deal 4 damage on top of the whole board. Yeah, I think we should have this. Oh, they took the wrong card. Like, Gorehound is not a bad card, but those Bloodwitches are, you know, the main thing. Alright. Especially that this is untapped. Here's the Trajectory, so there are no blockers, and our opponent just realized the mistake. Oh boy, this is dirty. The fact that those tokens sacrifice is so massive. And now I believe they cannot really kill the board. That's why they needed to go for the Bloodwitch. But to be fair, they couldn't know it because they expected Rise the Pass deck. But yeah, I think that might be it. Oh no. Vivi. Is the game ending? Oh, I thought I'm joking, but it actually might. They want the card on, right? And they can cast it if they draw it here. Bottom. So the card on top wasn't what they want. That's good. And this doesn't draw anything, which is super massive. We have only 1 drop, so this is super cool, because if we attack they cannot block, and I'm happy because that was not a good draw. But thanks to this board, we just swing. You want to block? Go for it, my friend. Go for it. Vivi burned. Always fun to watch. Oh man, I'm so happy when they have this and they still lose. Man, this won't be good enough. We just win on board and then we got the triggers. The fact that we have a nice 2-drop is so nice because we can surveil and, you know, probably get some one... Bro. Can you cheat? I just started playing. Alright, so that's how it will be. Let's go for the Bloodwitch. Man, this surveil would be like pure gold. But we'll see. The Firebrand. Bro, they can remove every single creature we played. But they want to keep this guy. Alright. Man, 1 life gain is actually so nice. Doesn't feel like much, but it is. So let's go for the starting town, I guess. I would love to have some juicy 1-drops. Let's go Sephiroth. We have 2, so we can, you know, get our opponent to do something to this one. It's a 3-3, so they probably need to answer it in some way. But of course we would love a 1-drop, so we can play 1-drop, Sephiroth, sacrifice 1-drop, get the token, and, you know, get the usual Sephiroth stuff. Oh, this is juicy. They actually dealt 0 damage, and they dealt 1 to themselves. But they really want... Okay, so that suggests that they don't have better answer. Which means probably second Sephiroth should do some, you know, some stuff. Do we go for Zealot? Yeah, I think we go for it, because if they have Nemesis, the Lawbringer can be perfect. We play it, we sacrifice this, we kill Nemesis. Here we go. the usual. Oh, this is nice. We can get a freebie. This, like, they will always get it. We could also go here. No. This is better. This is better. And they also will be forced to play the card. It's not the biggest deal. On 4 mana they can probably get everything. But this was nice. So let's go for this. We could also go Sephiroth. But it's really greedy. We know they don't have burn. No, let's not be greedy. Let's just go for this. Which means we can swing first. Because we really need to answer this Nemesis as soon as possible. But then we should be in a good spot. Oh boy, like Nemesis is such a terrifying card. Do you remember when nobody played this card? Because, you know, you didn't have banned cards, so this was too weak to be in mono red. Now it isn't. And I was like, bro, this card that isn't played is actually so good. Okay, and now we are getting to the point where our opponent actually cannot do stuff. We want this guy. Do we want to trade? Okay, I will play this so they don't feel super eager to go for the trade. And they went for the trade. Alright. Alright then. I guess we will trade them. Okay, so do we want to draw a card? That's a big question. We might just swing for 6 a turn. Yeah, I think we just chill here. Because Sephiroth is such a big deal. But Zealot is also nice to sacrifice creatures so he can trigger the passive. And there's no way they will just draw something that kills Sephiroth. So we should be able to draw, you know, 1-2 cards and go from there. If we can beat mono red, that's always a great day. Okay, this is nice. I will just play it, because I think we can cycle it. We will decline respectfully. And let's swing. Now we can sacrifice, get the life gain. Life gain is so important. And we can get our starting town. Because why not? Oh, I think we'll have to win the game on this board, honestly. But this life gain is so important because they cannot race us, even with like decent draws. Like Nemesis won't kill us in time. And every creature we draw is pure value. Swing, card, life gain. Yeah, we won. With this, they just cannot beat us. And we are doing more cards, we life gain, and we still have the creature for next sacrifice. And we could even surveil. Listen, I'm just saying, if I can win, I will just win. Oh, Sephiroth. Alright guys, this is a pretty good hand, except the fact that we'll have to play the whole game out of the Painland. So this might get a little bit rough, but with Surveil, I really hope we can find it. And I mean, what is... Bro, there's a 7-2 in my game. And that's flavor text. I actually look at this card, man. This is probably the most damage. The fastest. We don't have a swamp. But we might have. Okay, so that means we need to find a blocker. Which means we need to play this. And probably the tap land. I mean, let's see what we get. Not this, that's for sure. Man, this is getting really scary. Really quickly. We probably won't block. Let's swing. We have mana, so, you know, we might. Bro, this is the most scary 3-drop I have seen. That's a 7. Bro, what is going on? We are on turn 3 when I got dropped with 7-2 and the 12-12. I can respect that. Let's save a lot of life. So we can potentially win this, but we really need to start doing stuff. You know what? So be it. We will take the damage if that's necessary. But now we can... Bro, the 12 damage... Alright. I mean, we can do a lot on this turn, but we need to still survive a turn. We go Gorehound. We need 2 cards, that's the problem. We need Zealot and Supervoid. And definitely not this. Let's go for the Sage and take more damage. The Trample is the problem. You know, just a 12-12 Trampler on turn 3. It seems to be a little bit of a problem. Nope, nope. I would love those cards before, but not now. Bro, this is terrifying. This is the first time someone did this to me. And I can still respect it, but bro, elves into this on turn 2, into this on turn 3, I believe. That's ridiculous curve. This is probably their dream. So let's see. If not the Trample, we could tank all of this, because, you know, we have blockers for days, but with Trample, we can survive only 1 turn. And that will be a bit of a problem. Okay, Removal on top of this. Oh, and now they have Trample on both of those. Bro, what the hell was this game? Shuffler, we need to talk. The opponent is going first. I mean, this could be massive hand. Man, if we're on the play, this would be pure fire. But on the draw, I think we can still... Oh, Kona deck. Okay. So I guess it's Kona deck. We can go with this first. Potentially into Verge and go starting town on turn 3, so we don't take damage. I'm not sure what we do about Kona. Yeah, this is 100% Omniscience Kona deck. And I'm not sure what we can do about it. I don't think we'll kill them fast enough. But you know what? We will try. We'll try to do it as fast as possible. But they're also on the play. And they discarded Kona, which means they have 2. So that is guaranteed Kona play on the next turn. Which means they probably win the game on the next turn. And that's really, really fun. But not for us. I think we deal more damage if we go Sephiroth here, right? Because... No, wait. No, we can attack first. So we swing... Man, this would be a really good draw, if not the fact that our opponent literally wins the whole game on turn 4. And basically there's nothing you can do about it. I want to sacrifice as much as possible, because those will die anyway. Like, look at this, man. Normally would be crushing it. But not against this deck. So we know they have Kona, they can whiff on Omniscience, but let's be honest, it's impossible. They will have Kona. Go, show me. The winning combo on turn 4. Man, this is so obnoxious to play against. Like, you... Wait, what? Okay, wait. They discarded Kona. They have Station. What? That means they don't have Omniscience. Okay, guys, can we get this? We won't have more time. Swing? Let's make sure that we do it right. This will be the last one. We probably want to draw the card. Wait, what's the maximum damage? So if we sacrifice... It deals 1 damage anyway. So we actually don't want cards. I think I lost game like this because I sacrificed the token once and I shouldn't. They all die. And we won the game! Bro, I cannot be... I was sure we are gone. Honestly, I think what happened is that they didn't have omniscience, so they didn't want to waste Kona, knowing that they cannot win the game instantly, so they went for Consult, tried to find omniscience, and they wanted to win on the next turn when they got the omniscience. I think that's what happened, and we killed them! So guys, I hope you really enjoyed Sothera, the Supervoid, and I think that this is the best strategy for this card, and if you are anything like me, you probably like this card, because it's such a fun effect, and we didn't really get the creature because they always scooped before that, but with this, moment you drop this, you have Zealot, you can just sacrifice anything, and then basically force a sweeper. And one of the most important parts about this, with this type of deck, Avenger of the Fallen and Voice of Victory can basically instant sweep the board. You drop this on turn 4, you swing, and it's already so many tokens that you clear the board. Even if you lose those, you only lose 1 or 2 creatures and your opponent lost the whole board, and then you steal one of the creatures. So I think the fact that you can trigger it for 0 mana on turn 4 is like super big deal. So Mobilize is probably one of the best ways to use it. We also love to use it with Sephiroth and those 1-drops, because they are providing you tons of value, and that also triggers trajectory, so you can void -10, -10, and cards, you have all of this fodder for your shenanigans. And also don't forget that with Avenger, every time you sacrifice this, it goes to the graveyard, you still get the 1/1, and you have 1 more creature in the graveyard, so you can basically trigger this more. You can even answer to the trigger. I'm not sure if you need full control for this, I don't think so. So you can do some real shenanigans, and the Lawbringer is nice answer to everything that is annoying. We actually used it mostly for creatures, but my idea was that we go for enchantments, synthesizers, stuff like this, because this can buy us 1 extra turn. If your opponent drops synthesizer, then you drop this, you swing, and then they need to basically waste the same turn making synthesizer again, and you have a 3/2 and extra turn. So this can sometimes save you, especially with Bloodwitch, and Supervoid is always a nice flavor. I really like this card. I love this type of effect. Rise the Pass is probably more efficient, but this one is way more fun, so I enjoyed this version more. And yeah, Sephiroth as always absolutely shiny, and Zealot is just kinda insane. Like, I wanted to make this version in like the maximum speed version, because you have nesting bot, you can go Zahur, I think that's the name, but the fact that this can multiple, sacrifice, and Zahur can only do it once, is such a big deal with Sephiroth that this one is just so good, and it even has the better casting cost, so don't need to pay life for starting town, or maybe not need to shock and stuff like this. So this is just such insanely strong card that you kind of just have to use it, So yeah, enough of my rambling. I was pretty excited with this build, and I hope you had a good fun. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all the patrons that are supporting the channel, so we are not at the mercy of algorithms and stuff like this. It is super appreciated, and it really helps making this content. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. With